You think you understand why your life feels like a constant battle, but the truth is far darker and far closer than you realize. The enemy you've been fighting all these years was never the world around you. It was never other people. It wasn't bad luck or fate or circumstances. The real enemy has been living inside you. It hides behind your eyes. It moves in your silence. It speaks in a voice that sounds exactly like your own, so familiar, so convincing, that you never once questioned it. This enemy is your shadow self, not the monster under the bed, the monster in your mind, made from everything you buried to survive, the fear you never admitted, the anger you never expressed, the memories you pushed deep into the dark, the shame you never forgave yourself for, the wounds you pretended didn't hurt anymore. You were taught to hide these parts of yourself, so you pushed them down, hoping they would disappear. But the shadow doesn't disappear. It grows, quietly, patiently, waiting for the moment you try to rise. That's when it pulls you back. You say you want success, but you hesitate at the edge of every opportunity. You say you want love, but you shut down the moment someone gets too close. You say you want change, but you sabotage yourself the second it begins. Why? Because your shadow learned long ago that staying small felt safer than becoming someone new. It remembers the pain you try to forget. It remembers rejection, humiliation, failure, and its mission is simple: keep you away from anything that could hurt you again, even if that means destroying your progress and suffocating your potential. Self-sabotage is not weakness, it is a shield, a defense mechanism built by a younger, wounded version of you who never had anyone to protect them. And now, that old version of you is still running your life. This is why discipline feels like war. This is why change feels terrifying. This is why your life moves in circles, because you're not fighting distractions. You're fighting decades of buried emotion that are finally demanding to be seen. But here's the truth that no one ever told you. Your shadow is not your enemy. Your shadow is a messenger, a warning, a guide. It shows you the parts of yourself that are still unloved, unheard, unhealed. And when you stop running from it, when you finally turn around and face the darkness, something powerful happens. The fear that controlled you becomes clarity. The anger that burned inside you becomes strength. The wounds you carried for years become wisdom. And the pain you thought would break you becomes the fuel that transforms you. The shadow was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to complete you. But you cannot transform what you refuse to acknowledge. You cannot heal what you won't look at. You cannot become your true self while you're still fighting the parts of you that simply want to be understood. So listen carefully now. The war you've been fighting your entire life was never against the world, never against other people, never against circumstances. It was a war inside you, between who you truly are and who you were forced to become. But the moment you stop fighting yourself, the moment you look into your own darkness without fear, you take back a power that no enemy outside you can ever touch again. Your shadow is not a prison, it is a doorway. Walk through it. Meet the parts of yourself you've abandoned. Reclaim what you lost, and rise, not as a new person, but as a whole one. This is the moment the war ends. This is the moment your real life begins.